I just think it's important for the community. This is a 2002 case. It's not only important for the families to get some closure, but for the community itself.
It's been almost 11 years since police found 38-year-old Agnes Jerry Foland and 37-year-old Michael Larson in a homeless camp behind Lenmar Drive.
I wouldn't say they were traveling together, and I wouldn't say they're a couple. They were together.
Police were following up on a trespassing complaint, but instead stumbled upon a bloody murder scene.
They told me that, well, him and the girl that he was with, they were both in separate places, that his throat was cut and he was stabbed about 9 times. And I think the same happened to her.
It was a brutal crime that seemed unprovoked. The two were known to share what they had with everyone.
She was kind, generous, full of laughter, liked to joke around a lot. Yeah. Loved her family.
He had a really big heart, and I don't think he would have hurt anybody.
Well, I think that everyone's a suspect. It could be a homeless person. It could be someone that they contacted in a store that didn't like the way they looked.
Jody Larson says her brother Michael had issues with alcohol and was kicked out of his girlfriend's home.
We just didn't see much of him, so it was hard to tell what he was doing until I heard that day.
So any kind of
Carolyn says her sister Jerry had also fallen into some hard times.
You're always playing the what if game. What if this had never happened? What would she have been like all these years from now, Obviously she was homeless and in a bad situation at the time. Could she have turned her life around? Could she have had a different life?
Michael's sister said she and her family always worried something would happen to him, but never expected murder.
It was unbelievable. You wouldn't think it would happen to you.
I honestly think the worst thing has been not knowing what it would have been like. She's been gone for so long now that a lot of time has passed. She hasn't had a chance to see her children grow up. She doesn't even know that she has a grandchild.
Police questioned other transients in the area, but no arrests were ever made.
I just want somebody to come forward with some information.
Carolyn says despite having more than a decade to heal, it hasn't gotten any easier, knowing that the killer is still on the loose.
Every time I go anywhere, I'm always thinking to myself, is that the person? Could that have been somebody who did it? Is that somebody who knows, any kind of information? It's always with me.
But police aren't giving up, and neither are Michael and Jerry's families, who still hold out hope that the killer will be found.
It would be really nice. He's got 2 kids that probably would like to know what happened, I'm sure.
There's always something. There's always a lead.
To some, Jerry and Michael are victims, but to others, they are a brother, a sister, a parent, and a friend.
I just want people to know that no matter what, she was a person. She was a human being that had a family that loved her.